we've talked about testosterone protocol. Now let's talk about peptides, which again is a super trendy topic. Easy to get in trouble with peptides because there's research peptide companies out there, so on and so forth. So I want to jump into your current peptide protocols / kind of your favorite peptides that you cycle through.
Yep.
But before we do that, again, just to kind of set the stage, because it's so easy for someone to hear peptide and then go search and then to find something like a research peptide company where you can get a peptide for BPC for $100 a vial, or what's going to be the difference, the main differences between what they're going to find at a research company, presumably, because we're only guessing to a degree as well, versus what they're getting from Advanced Vitality.
Well, Advanced Vitality uses a 503A, I believe that's what it's called, pharmacy. And so everything is controlled in terms of the environment, how it's made, what goes into it, surely tested for all the purity. When you find it online, they can say that they test it, and maybe they do. They can say that it's a certain purity, maybe it is. You don't really know what substrate was used to mix it, and is that, those fillers okay? I know a lot of people, clients of mine, have switched over to us when they were using underground peptides. It would itch more and it would burn more and it would get, that's their body reacting to fillers. They switched to us, they weren't having those things. So what is that's causing that immune system reaction? I don't know. But if I've got someone that's under an autoimmune protocol, that's not helpful. So, at that point, I'm pretty strict about, hey, I really need you to kind of go to our clinic and make sure this is right. So we don't be putting something else in you that's pushing your immune system when I'm trying to.
Yeah, one of the biggest things I've seen on that is, and probably the biggest difference is guidance. Like, you're going to meet with a clinician, you're going to get proper instructions, dosing protocols, exactly how much to take, how much to draw into a syringe, you're going to get syringes. When you order from the research chemical group, you're literally just getting a vial.
You got to mix it.
You're going to have to mix it yourself. So to mix that appropriately, I had somebody with Tessamorelin. Tessamorelin is expensive. They're like, I can get it for this amount online. And I'm like, okay, well, it's $90 or whatever. Yeah, but that's for 5 milligrams. I was like, you're going to need probably at least 6 of those vials.
Yeah.
So now you're at like $600. You're going to need to go get syringes. You're going to need to get bacteriostatic water.
Yeah. And sometimes they're running shortages on that, and it's not cheap.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
they up the price on it. You're like, $30 for a bottle of water.
I was like, so I've had people all the time where they're like, oh yeah, I just ordered this Tessamorelin. They ordered 3 vials, and then they get through it, and they're like, so having the proper guidance, getting the proper dosing protocols, understanding how to take it. A lot of times, like having it already reconstituted for you, so you don't have to take the guesswork out. Most people, you can probably do it because you've been around the coaching world, you've been around it. The average person needs a clinician to walk them through it. And I'll have even my buddies who I feel like have been around it, they'll get something.
The clinician can guide you into lifestyle behaviors as well. Because you can't just take a peptide, just like you can't take a supplement and think that it's going to rewire everything. Like if you're not changing like certain lifestyle habits, then it's almost like rolling a snowball up a hill with Troy pushing back down against you. Like, it's going to be very hard to do. The peptide is not going to be able to overcome that. Time with our clinicians to sit and ask those questions. What should I change? What should I do? And then our clinicians can also be like, somebody might come in and say, hey, I'm ready I want NAD. And it's like, well, actually, you've got some other things going on. You really need SS-31 first. Let's fix can be discussed in a proper, smart way.